here just like normally. Get it back into fourth gear down here in 1 and 2, and then drag the brake just ever so slightly to keep those cars behind you right up tucked underneath of you, because if they do get a run, they will blow by you. And see how that's exactly what Mark is doing. He's keeping the 16 right close by. Don't let him get too much of a run, because
so if a big lead right now would be bad.
Oh yeah, no, you're a set and duck if you get way out there.
They kicked Martin Truex Jr. in the 1 car up out of line. Kyle Busch below the yellow line. As long as he does not advance his position and gives it back, he'll be okay. The yellow line is like out of bounds.
9 laps to go this time.
Great restart for Mark. I mean, that's exactly what he needed to do. Now he has to worry about what are they going to do at the end.
And the irony, Mark Martin raced for Jack Roush for 20 years. Now he has to try to hold off 2 of Roush's best to win the 500.
And there's a third Roush Fenway car back in 5th, Jamie McMurray in the 26 car.
Boy, and the 17 is loose right there. Holy smoly. Hang on to her there, Matt.
And wouldn't John Henry, now the co-owner of Roush Fenway Racing, love to go to victory lane in his first ever NASCAR start as co-owner?
Well, somebody's going to try to mess this party up, and it might just be that little yellow and blue car with 5 on the side of it.
Kyle Busch has been fast all week long. He's around the bottom of the racetrack. He's got the position on Kenseth in the 17.
And you really can't. You go where you can now. This isn't about friends and buddies. This is you go where you can. You make your best move. You take your best shot.
Jeff Burton, 31, the bright orange car, got under Jamie McMurray, and now he is there to give Kyle Busch drafting help in the bottom lane. 8 laps to go.
And we're seeing our pole sitter, David Gillen, in the 38 car. That was a lap down not that many laps ago. He's up there fighting to get in the top 5.
You know, I just had a feeling he was going to find his way back up there. He did that in the Bud Shootout the other night, finished 2nd. He is the fastest car in the field, I believe.
Kyle Busch up to 2nd place.
About all Mark Martin can do is what he's doing right now. Hug that yellow line, listen to a spotter, keep one eye up there in that rearview mirror.
You got that right, and all he's got to do is not open that bottom up and let the 5 car get a nose under him. If he ever shoves him out of line, it's all over.
16 is side by side behind the 16.
7 laps to go. A lot of jostling from 5th on back.
And Darrell, it looks like what Kyle Busch will do is going into the corner, move up, and if he can get Mark to move up, that's when he'll stick that nose in there.
Tony Stewart, the other night, what's that slime?
Smoke.
Oh, it's water. Somebody's hot. Tony Stewart the other night put a crossover move behind Kyle Busch, got him loose, and made the pass.
That overflow Reed Sorensen.
There he goes. He got him up.
He got him loose, though. Kyle Busch got Mark Martin loose, but he stayed in the throttle. It got back to the bottom of the racetrack.
You know why? You know why Kyle Busch did that? Because it's Mark Martin. He didn't try to push it. He didn't push the issue.
Behind them, they are 4 abreast.
6 laps to go.
What a race. What a finish. Goodness gracious. Mark Martin, hang on, baby.
Watch your bottom.
29 cars within 2 seconds. Packed tighter together than at the start of the race.
That 31 car, where did he come from, Larry? He's all of a sudden the 3rd car back, that orange car.
Jeff
Burton. All of a sudden he shows up.
Another ex-teammate of Mark Martin, Jeff Burton.
He's surrounded by ex-teammates other than the guy in the 5.
Kyle Busch. Jeff Burton walked up the racetrack, got on the side of Greg Biffle in the 16. Now he's going to lose all these positions.
Now, 4 wide, back 3
the
wide
17. The 17 is going to be in trouble. He saved it.
They are 4 wide through the trial with 5 to go.
Tires are smoking, sheet metal dragging, and we're still racing.
But you got to stay in that throttle now.
Look at the dent on the front of Stremmy's car there, the silver car. Tire smoke from the 17. Nobody's going to lift now. There's just 4.5 laps to go in the Daytona 500.
What do you think? Oh, there's a car in trouble.
Jamie McMurray, the 26 car, bounces off the outside wall.
And around they go.
Ricky Rudd, the 88 car. Caution will be out.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
And remember, when the caution comes out, at the moment of caution, the field is frozen.
What do we got? 5 laps to go, 4 to go this time. It looks like we may get a green-white checker here.
Busch, Biffle, Gilliland, Sadler, green flag.
I don't believe he can wait very long, Larry. I believe if you're going to make the move, you got to make it quick. I don't think you can wait too long. If they're going to get him, they need to jump to the outside right away.
Watch your bottom there.
You know he's not going to give up the bottom, so you got to go to the outside.
Still.
Look at the outside line. Jeff Gordon in that 24 car with his teammate Casey Mears, but Casey leaves him out there.
Now, one back. All single file behind you. He's coming hard, about half back now.
Now, when these guys on the outside, when they get side by side with these other cars, they're done. We're coming to the white flag.
It's up to the 5 of Kyle Busch. How long can he wait if he's going to go?
Still single file.
White flag, 1 lap to go.
Coming to the white, man. Coming to the white. Single file behind you. 5,
Front
16,
four,
38.
single file.
Here they go. They got to go. They got to get Mark moved. They got to move him somehow.
Gets back to that yellow line right around the bottom, all the way through turn 1 and 2.
Mark Martin is driving the race of his life. And there's nobody that's better at holding people off at Daytona.
Kyle Busch lagged back a little bit. Is he going to get help? Is he going to come? He's looking.
Back behind you.
He almost squeezed Harvick into the wall, and here comes Harvick, the 29, with Matt Kenseth.
Oh, Mark got loose. Mark got loose.
And Harvick's getting a run off turn 4. It's going to be a drag race all the way back to the start-finish line. No caution. They're side by side, right to the line.
Big crash. Here they come. Checkered flag. Harvick. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
We got one car on his roof coming across the start-finish line.
They're still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere. Boyer's on fire. Jeff Gordon's wrecked.
And they are still wrecking.
Montoya, Stremme, Kenseth, Biffle, Marlin, Carl Edwards, Casey Mears all crashed on the final lap. Have you ever?
Well, a couple of times.
I'm going to repeat what I heard a few years ago. No, I have never.
I got so excited I broke the damn mirror in half.
Jeff Gordon's day ends about like his teammates.
Clint Bowyer came across the start-finish line on his roof.
I've seen fire and I've seen rain.
Sterling Marlin, who slid across to a stop.
Well, Larry, let's see. Are they going to run these cars anymore?
They were intending on it, but I don't think many of them will.
It may be a good time to bring the old car tomorrow out.
And what became the 29 after the death of Dale Earnhardt stormed up the outside. Kyle Busch couldn't hold him off. He had a full head of steam into turn 3.
There was no question you were going to have to go the outside. Mark was not going to give up the inside. What happens back here is Kyle Busch gets on the apron ever so slightly, gets into the 17, and it's on from there. Look at the 38 car up on top of somebody. There's a car turning over.
Look at this finish.
And it's a drag race to the line, and we've seen Harvick do that before.
Yes, we have. You could see Harvick trying to pinch him down to keep that momentum on him.
A little side draft. Get a little side draft and try to pull ahead.
Now, unofficially, Jeff Burton will finish 3rd. Mike Wallace will finish 4th. And the top finishing Roush car, rookie David Reagan in the 6th.
Unbelievable. Kevin Harvick was doing donuts in La Grasse, and he may have toasted the number 29.
I think he broke another transmission.
Congratulations. Watch the 07. It'll come in here from the right in the bottom lane. Clint Bowyer gets slid sideways. Whammo.
And he'll cross the start-finish line unofficially upside down in the 18th position.
On fire. I mean, that's Joey Chitwood couldn't do that. So you didn't want to be trapped down in there. NASCAR does such a great job. Goodness. That's terrifying.
Sterling Marlin, the 14 car, was spinning down pit road, actually hit the pit wall.
Until now, 19